stand? What the fuck is a center stand? This is a dual sport. I don't even need a kickstand on this thing. All right, so here we got where the previous owner drilled a whole bunch of holes for the airbox mod, which doesn't do anything if you're not gonna open up the exhaust and get it tuned. So because of that, I got water sucked in the engine twice now. So now I just stay out of water and I haven't had that problem happen again. So today we are going to find a short in the headlight. There's also one in the left front turn signal. I don't really care about the turn signal, but if we find it, we find it. If we don't, whatever, but mainly the headlight. And we have some other parts to install too, saddlebags and a USB charger and a rear rack, if I can find the bolts for it.
I'm glad to see that the shop did
Yeah.
shop quality work, because otherwise then we got another reason to be annoyed with them.
As someone who works at a shop, shop quality is probably the fucking biggest misconception in history. There is no such thing. They'll hire about anybody.
Slow down, small.
Too small.
Nope. Was that the new Hercules? I have not seen this in person yet.
I got both.
The long reach and the chode.
They're pretty good.
Got nothing on the Milwaukee.
Got nothing on the Milwaukee.
The impact driver. The nut driver.
I'm like you. I don't need an impact driver.
This is a nut driver. Thank you very much.
Is this one down in here also?
Highly likely.
Yeah. So you got probably those on both sides.
Two more.
I guess.
All right.
Yeah. It's almost like we know what we're doing.
Yeah. Work on enough cars, you have to buy enough tools. You bring a lot of shit you don't think you'll need, and then, oh, look at this, I needed it.
Can't wait to hear how it's gonna all sound like we're talking into like a can with a string on it underwater.
Oh, probably.
What, the audio?
Oh yeah, GoPro audio is notoriously mediocre at best.
I know, but it's not going to be unbearable. You're so hyperbolic in everything you believe, Alex. Come on. It'll be all right. Alex, man, the second he thinks something, he thinks it, and he thinks it hard. This dude can't be convinced of anything once he believes something, bro. This GoPro audio is going to be fine. It's going to be acceptable. He's ready to go to war with GoPro audio. Because this whole thing pops off, and then we take off the plastics.
Now I think you just unhook the.
I got a Phillips right here.
1, 2, 4. It looks like.
Yep.
Just. And if we felt compelled to, we could get back there and clean it, but it.
Yeah, I probably will later. I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
We did try to wash up the bike reasonably well.
I mean, you can tell because the only thing that's really dirty is the areas that a couple little bits of mud got splashed up when we'll rode it around the yard.
Yeah.
One of them.
Could always just, buy a JIS screwdriver and be done with it.
There you go. You're talking about those darn Japanese
dude,
screwdrivers.
me and
again.
James will
They are just
harp
better.
on those until the cows come home.
It's to say, I just was making fun of Alex. He believes what he believes, and he will never be convinced otherwise. In this case, we're just right.
Yeah.
We're just right. Got the modern bikes.
It's a 2018. This thing's got cruise control, EFI, EGR, all the above. Lane departure warning system.
No, it
Traction
genuinely
control?
does. It genuinely does. Look it up. And if it says it doesn't on Google,
Then
They're lying.
it's
and tell us
Tell us that, yeah.
propaganda.
Call me out.
What I do love is that Ducati and BMW had 2 years ago at this point already put on radar-based cruise control.
Which is just nuts on a fucking bike.
It's pretty insane to have that.
This is Diet Coke.
Diet Pepsi.
Yeah.
My guy said Diet Coke when it's a silver can. Literally.
Diet Coke does
Diet
also
Coke
come
is
in a
silver.
silver can.
You're dummy.
Yeah.
Diet Coke is 99% silver can.
This is Diet Coke.
Whoops. They have an option. It's Asian. It's Japanese, actually, and I'll even go further to tell you it's the Big Four. The lamest motorcycle brand, in my opinion.
Suzuki.
Suzuki.
That's tall
is
coming
Suzuki.
from the
Yeah.
man who will nonstop sing the praises of his GSF 400.
Yes, and I own a Suzuki, and it's the coolest bike I've ever had. It's amazing. I'll never get rid of it. However,
just a preface: his Suzuki is probably cooler than yours.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna say that because
And it's got a smaller engine.
Yeah, anybody can go, oh, I just bought a Gixxer, I'm fast. But this thing is the Ninja 400 before the Ninja 400 exists, and it makes more power
10
than a
extra
Ninja
horsepower.
400. Because it's not cucked by cafe regulations. But
Suzuki, if you want to realize why I think it's the lamest brand, look up the video by, I think it's Bart, and he basically says Suzuki is the Walmart of motorcycles. And they just are. They don't innovate, they keep their prices low, and there's always a segment for that. I love Suzuki, and I'll probably own more as I go through, and I'll probably import a Jimny when I'm legally allowed to.
Oh, I love Jimny.
oh,
I know.
okay, that makes three of us.
Right? Hayabusa Jimny Garage.
No, okay. So if I wanted to say that, the one car I would take over a Jimny, and we've talked about this, and we should make content with it because I'm inevitably going to do it. I'm going to go to Europe and I'm going to import a Fiat Panda 4x4.
A Fiat Panda 4x4. Holy crap.
Dude, they're fucking sick.
They're also the ugliest car ever made.
Oh yeah, but you can fit two of them in a shipping container.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can buy them for pennies on the dollar over there. It costs like.
Or I was thinking of the Multiplo.
You're thinking of the multiple,
and the
yeah.
Panda put
No,
together.
no. The Panda, the little Panda's awesome because I just want to mog on Jeep people.
Let's keep working on it.
Yeah, get that cleaned. I mean, how's that? Okay,
Still dirty. We'll keep working on it.
it's not terrible.
No.
We don't want to hit the electronics cleaner's not harsh enough to where it's going to be a concern with rubber. But whenever you're dealing with something like this, unless you're going to completely ruin the lighting, is, just avoid harsh chemicals because rubber things are intended to function as a weather seal.
And we are using vinegar powered something.
Dish soap. And honestly, just a decent scrubbing with warm water would probably do the trick. But it's not really a concern. We're not hitting this with like a bunch of brake cleaner. We're not going to try to dry the rubber out. But the other thing you have to understand is, and this is just me being a massive nerd, most of these chemicals are designed to withstand the products you're going to throw at them in the course of daily maintenance. Or not daily, but regular maintenance, rather.
If you have a bike you have to work on daily, get rid of your Harley. I mean,